Hello guys, it's Grimnutch here with another video, and today we have the Clue Scroll tab video, which you all suggested in the comment section. So I'm going to make the video purely on the tab, going to price check some of the items, not all of it. I think the estimate for the tab is around 800-900 million, but we are not going to price check all of the items. Of course it's more because there's cash in there and that's something else as well, but purely in the items it's around 800-900 million, maybe 1 billion, but we are not going to price check everything. We are going to make that when I reach, I think, around 8500 Clue Scrolls done. Going to make a full in-depth video on how much GP we made, but this time purely based on the tab itself. So let's quickly check the collection log, how many Clue Scrolls we have done, because the previous tab video was around 5500. We're now at almost 75 or over 7500 Clue Scrolls done, because we did 28 easies, 28 mediums, 4547 hard Clue Scrolls, 2524 elites and almost 500 masters. We are over the 7500 Clue Scroll mark, so that's really nice. On the road to 10k, which is a long time goal of mine when I started my YouTube channel, to get 10,000 Clue Scrolls done. I'm 2500 Clue Scrolls off that goal, but I do a lot of elites and do a lot of masters right now, so they are not the fastest Clue Scrolls you can complete. And maybe I will do a speed run of some hard treasure trails in the future to get that number up. Let's go into the tab. You're going to see how much the majority of that is worth. So let's go into the tab, and I've organized it accordingly at the best of my abilities. We're starting off with the pages. Of course we got a lot of pages in my Clue Scroll hunts. Of course we got loads of Ceredomian as well, which isn't that valuable anymore. They used to be quite valuable, but they're around 600k right now instead of the 3.5 million they were before. So let's quickly price check some of the items right here. We're going to price check them in one go. We're just going to take some of the more valuable rewards and price check that at the end of the tab. So a lot of pages we have right here. We have also a lot of Mystic Earth Staffs, Mystic Air Staffs, Fire, Water and Battle Staffs, which is also apart from bossing as well. So not all of them are from Clue Scrolls, but I'm going to take like 4500 from Clue Scrolls and the rest is from bossing. That's a rough estimate of that. I'm not going to take more than I actually got from Clue Scrolls. We also got 130k rune arrows, which is always nice to see those white numbers right there. Next up we have all the rune item set, the gilded set, which is also nice. Next to that rune gilded, we got 13 pieces of that. We're still missing the gilded full helm to complete the gilded set, which is taking ages. We got 4 kite shields, we got 5 plate legs, but we can't seem to get the full helm, so maybe one day we will complete that, and that would be a new item on the collection log as well. Not much to get into the price check, because as you see right here, the gilded is only 416k, so it wouldn't be that much. Next to that we have the sack of effigies, which is around 4 million right now. I know my first one I got when I did 600 elite Clue Scrolls, something like that. I got my first sack of effigies and it was around 35 million at that point, and now they're 4.7, so I lost a bit of money on that, but still I won't sell those sack of effigies ever, I think, so just keep them in my tab for now. I'm not going to include them in the price check. It's only 4.7 mil, so not that much. I'm only going to price check some of the bulk items in the Clue tab. And next to that we have all the Fury ornament kits, which is some small collection which I got in my Clue hunts, because before that I just dropped them or disassembled them, so the vast majority of them is not in this tab, but I wanted to save them up right now, so I did that for the last maybe 600 elite Clue Scrolls. Don't really know the exact number, but something like that, and also with the hard Clue Scrolls as well. So I did that. Not all of them are in here, and the most valuable is the Fury one, which is a fortunate component, 486k that's worth, so we can throw it into the price check. It's not that valuable. We have to have notes, of course, because otherwise it would be a very fast price check at the end of the episode. We got all of the dragon masks from Master Clue Scrolls as well right here. All fortunate components, so around 500k ish. is the total price of those masks, and I got 26 Robin Hood heads. Let's throw that in the price check as well. Of course, they were around, I think around 1 million GP at some point back in the day when I did started cruise scroll hunting, but now they are 40th component price, which is also nice, but a lot less than that. Next to that, or below that, we have the shadow die, which I got a few episodes ago. It's around 694 million, but I heard they sold for 780 at this point, which is nice because I made some small profit, almost 80 million GP of that, because when I got it, it was around 700 mil street price. That's a fair amount. I will sell that later on this month, I think, because I'm not going to use that because I need cash for my hunt to max experience, and I need to buy some supplies for that, so I think I'm going to sell that. The 2 billion comes from the dice I got previously, and I try to keep track of that by depositing all of the cash I got from dice and Luck of the Dwarfs, so fortunate components, into the tab in the form of coins. Because I disassemble most of my fortunate components if I would have everything in my tab. One, I couldn't sell anything, and two, my bank would be absolutely rammed full of items, and I don't really want that. I need to buy more bank boosters and such, so I'm not going to do that. We have fortunate components, so I'm just going to use that opportunity to disassemble most of the items which are fortunate components, make them into Luck of the Dwarfs, put the cash in the tab. So that's what I've been doing for quite a while. The god bows are right here. I think I disassembled most of them where the Luck of the Dwarfs came out. So this is from after the Luck of the Dwarfs. Also I got 8 of them, 5 acoustics, 5 a Saradomin, which is kind of a meme in my videos, those bows, because I get one usually every episode. So 13 episodes worth of god bows right there. After that we have some valuable or rare rewards from Hearts and Master Clue Scrolls. The Amulet of Glory T, which is 483k, the Fury T is 800k, so let's quickly throw that in the price tag as well, next to the Flaming Sword enchantments, which are dropping in price. Yeah, they are not that desirable anymore. You get them quite often while doing masters. I got 10 in 495, so the rate is around 1 in 50, I think. Not that valuable. Next to that we have some fire lighters, which I dropped most of the time in my first 2 years of clue hunting, so that's why there are not that many in there. The same is with Saradomin arrows. I started collecting them quite a bit earlier than the fire lighters. I have quite a fair amount in there in my tab as well. Not enough for the price tag. I think 88 GP each is a little bit in the low side. Next to that we have all of the glasses from the Master Clue Scrolls. We have some anti-fires, which is a part is from bossing and all that thing, so I'm going to add 3100 or something, and the rest is purely from bossing, I think. Also with the Dragon Stones, that's the same story. Let's quickly go and take 1800 of them, and also with the Dragon Hides is not all from Clue Scrolls. Next to that we have the puzzle skimming tickets. We're going to throw them in the price check because they are quite valuable. The only one is missing is the emote, because I used that myself for the Master Clue Scrolls. Next to that I have all fortunate components from Master Clues. I did save all of those items, don't know why, just wanted to because they were new, I think. Elemental Battle Staff, we are going to throw that in the price check as well because they are quite valuable. Yeah, I did save all of the Master Clue Scroll items, haven't sold any of them. Might disassembled a few, but majority is in this tab. So the Hobbit Unicorn Mask, not really organized. Those fortunates, but I don't know really how to do that. We have some leftovers in the tab as well. Some Unicorn Mask, some Swamp Lizards, some Water Talismans, some planks. So let's throw in most of them as well. Water Talismans, I think around 3500 is from Clue Scrolls, because the majority I used for summoning, and according to my calculation that's about the number we did get. Could be a little bit more, could be a little bit less, but something around that. And we have some Black Dragon Hides. Let's take 3500 as well, because we get a lot of them from Slayer. Prayer Potions, I'm not going to even bother with that, because you get that with the rare drop table quite a lot, so I'm not going to touch that. Same with the restores, I get loads of drops from Slayer for that, so I have absolutely no idea how many we got from Clue Scrolls. We have Dragon Mask, which is also from Slayer. I'm going to take not 700, because I think only like 400 and 5 is from Clue Scrolls, and other than that, that's from Slayer and Bossing, so I'm not going to include that. Onyx Bolt Tips is actually the same story. You have a lot of items which you get while doing Clue Scrolls and Bossing, so that's why you have a little bit of problems keeping track of that, but we are going to take 4,500 of those as well. And with the Hydric Bolt Tips, that's easy, that's all from Master Clue Scrolls. Same with the Dragon Arrowheads and with the Grapevine Seeds. I don't think they are worth anything, but throw them in there. And we have 4 caskets, 2 Masters and 22 Elites for my next videos. And also we have 2 Masters as well. Maybe we're opening one of those caskets at the end of the price checker. But let's price check all of the items, see how much we got in total. Some quick comparison, some quick overview on how many GP the tab could be worth. This inventory is worth 588 million GP, which is really a lot of GP. We got almost 100 million in those puzzle skipping tickets alone, and the other majority is coming from the Onyx Bolt Tips, the Elemental Battle Staffs, and where is the other? Of course in the pages, 42 million, 40 million, 50 million, 30 million. And some is in Fortune components as well, but 588 million, and that's not even all of the tab. So I think the tab would be around 900 mil if I price check everything except from the shadow die and the cash, of course. That's a quick look into my tab and how my organization is for the tab. I know if you guys wanted to see all of the dice in there as well, but that's not something I can do. I can't save dice up for 3 years, so I have one of them and the rest is in cash, which I said. To end up this episode, I think we are going to open some of the caskets. Let's just open some of the hard Clue Scrolls and let's quickly open 2 Masters. Why not? It's a really small opening, a little bit of a bonus for you guys. 260k in the hard Clue Scroll, 664k would be something if you get to die in this amount of Clue Scrolls. 519k with a combo. 218k in that one. Let's reel that into 600k with another fortunate. Then we have 2 Master Clue Scrolls. Well, you know how Master Clue Scrolls are going for me lately. So 2 million in that one and 3 million in the other one. 1.4 million in the first one with the Rune Dragon Masks and a Stylish Glasses and 2 Dragon Elves. So that's all going into the tab, and the final is going to be 600k. In the reel it's going to be 152k. Well, not a lot of luck in the bonus caskets of this video, but I hope you all enjoyed this video, enjoyed seeing the tab, and leave the like if you did, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.